Happy Friday, everybody. It's your girl, C-Wit, and you know what it is. It's time for Women Who Pop. We are at Popcorn World, 2560 Garfield Street, and this is my way of paying tribute to women throughout our community who pop while we taste some delicious popcorn. Today, I am so happy to welcome back onto my camera my friend Nakia Sprouse. This is an ongoing thing, Nakia, and I need you to just flow with me on this. She even wore the same color as me because you felt the vibe of what was going to happen today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Chelsea?
I am doing great. The last time you and I were on camera, I was actually at one of your establishments, operated by you and your husband, Integrated Body and Medicine.
Yes.
But we didn't talk about your baby, Busy Bees, out in the mall, and so I figured I need to have you back. And I know you rolled your eyes, but I was like, I need to have you back because you are definitely a woman who pops. So give me a minute. I'm going to tell them how Women Who Pops works. See, we're at Popcorn World, right? We love popcorn, and it's Women's History Month. So this is the perfect opportunity to merge the two, taste some great popcorn, and we're going to talk about why Nakia Sprouse pops. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Nakia, before we eat some popcorn.
Okay,
that's a broad question.
That's a very broad question. Born and raised from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Went to Earlham College, met my husband. He's from Gary, Indiana.
Yay! Those Gary guys.
I know.
Gotta love them.
I know. So I moved up here after undergrad, after a stint in Chicago for a couple years, and then came back and we got married. And we'll be married 20 years in August.
20 years. We got to look off camera. 20 years?
20 years in August.
He gives the nod. 20 years in August. Now, you know, they say it's more than a notion, and I grew up in a family of entrepreneurs. It's more than a notion to work alongside your spouse. You know, you already have the business of home to run, and then to add that additional layer, which we'll talk about with Integrated Body and Medicine. What's that like?
We have our days. Actually, it wasn't a plan. We didn't plan for this to happen, but COVID made it happen.
Really?
Yeah, because he opened the chiropractic office, and then I opened Busy Bees. And then when COVID happened, staffing constraints, and then just my presence was needed more at the office.
Oh, okay.
And out at Busy Bees, so it's been working.
Now, you sure? I'm gonna make sure this on. Yeah, you sure he wasn't just missing you, and he was just like, "Hey, come over here."
Could be.
It could be. Now, you know, my ears perk when you hear the word chiropractic because we're always like, "Oh, I can get my back cracked. I can get it adjusted." Talk to me a little bit before we talk about Busy Bees. Let's just start with Integrated Body and Medicine because this is an amazing establishment that offers a lot of services. It's award-winning, and so let's start there.
Okay. So at the office, we focus on holistic health. So in addition to chiropractic care, where we've been voted #1 chiropractor in the region for 4 years, we offer chiropractic care. We also have a physical therapist, a doctor of physical therapy on site. We do knee injections, joint injections, weight loss. We also do some occupational medicine things, but basically our focus is holistic. We try to do things naturally and without surgery.
Yes, and all the times that I come in there and there's this flurry of activity, it's that kind of place that when you leave out of there, you're going to be feeling better than when you came in.
Yes.
And from the therapeutic massages to, you know, the therapy for those that may have been in accidents. I listened to you, you know, when you took me on the tour, and it's like a circle or a cycle, if you will, of different stations. And then that last time I was there, I had to post that when your husband did the little vibrating thing on my back. I was like, I could stay here all day. But it's a great service. And so if people are interested in learning more about Integrated Body and Medicine, or coming and finding out the services for themselves, where do they go? What do they do?
They can go to integratedbodyandmed.com. You can check out our website or our Facebook page.
Okay, so we got that out of the way because I'm really, really ready for you to taste some popcorn. Have you been to Popcorn World before?
I have, yes.
Okay, so we have a vet here. For those of you who are just tuning in and you're Not sure where Popcorn World is? We're at 2560 Garfield Street. It's the plaza where County Market is. And for those of you who are tuning in from afar, never fear, you can get online and order a big old 10 of popcorn. They have more than 250 flavors.
Yes.
I'm sure it's more than that now because LeBaron and Nina are always in the lab coming up with all different types of flavors. And so you can go to the website to order, doingtheworldsofflavor.com. Again, that's doingtheworldsofflavor.com. And so now it's time for you to taste some of the different popcorns that you selected. So we're going to start with one. What kind of popcorn do you like flavor-wise?
So I like the cheeses. So the white cheddar, the cheddar cheese. Those are my favorite. I'm not really a sweet person.
But
so
you're
I
a sweet person.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what flavor is that?
I believe, looking at it, that this is the hot white cheddar, which I have not had.
Oh boy. So we did make amends, and we do have bottled water on standby.
Yes.
We have hubby over here in case she chokes. You have to, medical emergency if it's too hot. So the floor is yours.
Okay, I'll try this one. Okay, I feel the heat now.
Because we're all like waiting, everybody's watching and thank you, Amber.
The heat is there. It is definitely hot white cheddar. Okay.
Hot white cheddar. But does it get the thumbs up? Because the burgers are watching. Thumbs up, Nina and LeBaron, who are the owners.
Yes, thumbs up.
Yes, hot white cheddar. So if you like a bit of cheese, a bit of heat, then that might be the flavor for you.
Yes,
and I love doing these on Fridays because, Friday is kind of that, kicking off the weekend. It's a movie night and you want to grab some popcorn. And so if you are so inclined, you can come on up here to Popcorn World. They're open 7 days a week. And you know what? Birthday is coming up. So if anybody wants to just go online and send me some popcorn, I won't resist.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is March 30th. So it's less than 2 weeks.
Soon.
That is soon. Aries Nation, we are taking over. But this interview isn't about me. It's about women who pop, and Nakia Sprouse pops. And so we've just talked about your first in business endeavor with your husband, but then there's your baby. There's your baby, Busy Bee. And that's how we initially met.
Yes.
I came out to the mall, got the opportunity to tour the facility, lots of arts and crafts and activities going on. So give me the whole spiel on Busy Bees.
So Busy Bees is kind of like a one-stop shop for arts and crafts. Of course, we have the pottery because it's Busy Bees Pottery and Art Studio. So the pottery you can pick from the shelf. We order bisque pieces, and then you can paint them. One of two ways. You can either use pottery paint, and those get fired in the kiln, or you can use acrylic paint, and you can take home with you that day.
Yes. And I always have a special memory that I pass by every day. It's on my fireplace. For those of you who know, I am a dog mom, a dog lover, and my dog Charlie that we'd had for 9 years passed away, and I was able to do an arts and craft at Busy Bees, paint a dog, a ceramic dog that looked like Charlie, and then you like blasted, made it all, shellacked it, whatever the word is, and I got to come pick it up, and little Charlie was all shiny, and it's a beautiful memento of the best dog in the world. Sorry, Pepper, but that's my current dog. But Charlie was the best dog in the world, and those are the kind of things that we can do. And then turn around, and my good friend Amber was able to make memories for one of her birthdays.
Her birthday party. She had a birthday party there.
Yeah, and so do you all still do it's the art paint and sip classes? So talk about that.
We do paint and sip. So we have canvas painting there. You can also do glass painting. We also do mosaics. Mosaics are my favorite.
Okay.
Because you can start with the base and add the tiles, and we add resin on top. And that I love the mosaics, and I also love the glass fusing. Glass fusing is basic. It's kind of like, oh shoot, I'm losing my train of thought.
Glass fusing.
Yes, glass fusing. So you take two pieces of glass, and you fuse them together. We also put those in the kiln. and then you create it, it comes out the kiln, and it's just gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like stained glass. That's what I was thinking.
Stained glass. Okay, because I was like, I can't help you. I'm just the PR chick.
It's kind of like stained glass.
But it sounds
fusing.
It all sounds therapeutic.
It is very therapeutic.
I mean, we've been through some trying times with the pandemic, and I know that because of the pandemic, I'm sure that you had to change how you did business. Did you ever have to close during that time?
Yes, we closed for a long time. And then, of course, the mall was having issues here and there. So, it's kind of back and forth. We are getting back to where we were before COVID.
Okay.
But we still have a ways to go. But it's there. Come see us. We're open 7 days a week. We do birthday parties, BYOBs. Fundraisers have been really popular lately. So if you have...
so how does a fundraiser work?
So basically, we usually do canvas painting with the fundraiser.
Okay.
And then you determine how many people you want to come, and then we charge you a price, and then you charge whoever is attending. And then you get proceeds from that ticket sale.
Nice. Well, I tell you, I had a great time at Amber's Paint and Sip. I still have my finished product. I think we did a woman with a big earring and hair. That was a lot of fun. And it's an opportunity, as you know, I am a proponent for supporting small businesses, women-owned businesses, black-owned businesses, great businesses, and you fit the bill for all of those. And that's another reason you pop. And speaking of, it's time to taste your second flavor. So, what did you choose for your second flavor?
Okay, Amber, which one do you have? Let me see.
It looks green.
This is
St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, for St. Patrick's Day. It's key lime pie.
Oh my. And the thing about it, while she's trying it, they have this keen talent of being able to make things, just the kernel, taste exactly like the name. Does that? See, she's got to ponder on it. So I'll wait.
It does taste like key lime pie, but I'm also trying to figure out what other taste I'm tasting.
Oh, well, we may have to have LeBaron, Nina. What else is she tasting? Type it in the comments.
Is it like a cinnamon?
Well, that just means you have to get a whole bag. So typically when we're done here, we always end up shopping and going to get what we've tasted. So
I'm looking forward to that because we love popcorn in our house.
Oh, well, good. And you said you're not always a sweet person, so this is kind of like outside of your comfort zone, huh? Okay. Key lime pie. That's 2 for 2. So the first one was hot white cheddar and then a key lime pie. Now, this is a question that I always ask all of my guests.
Let me get some water.
Yeah, get you some water. The second year that we've done this, Women Who Pop, and I actually, of all the amazing women I know in Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland, we can do this every Friday.
Yes,
and never run out of guests. But why do you think you pop? Ooh.
Interesting question. Outside of juggling everything that I juggle, the old adage of treating people like you want to be treated, that's one philosophy that I live by. Especially, and I know it's hard, especially in these times, because a lot of people are just out for self. And I still have that in the back of my head, like, Nakia, you need to treat people how you would want to be treated.
Yeah.
And I try to spread that and share that and encourage that with my own kids.
Yes.
So yeah, I think
that's why you pop.
Well,
I can definitely see that because after I introduced you to Amber, and we get in the car and we always, do a recap. I like Miss Nakia. Miss Nakia is nice, and I said, I told you. I said she's gonna be warm, she's gonna be friendly, and from what I've seen, you're the same every time.
Thank you.
And everybody can't say that. I know folks that I'm like, who is this in the parking lot? And we're going to find out when they open their mouths. And so that, hubby, would you agree that's one of the reasons she pops? He gets a thumbs up too because he's just waiting for you to buy him some popcorn.
That's pretty much why he's here.
All right. And we have one more flavor. He was like, oh, this isn't work. Let's come on over here. And we're going to bring the flavor over. And before you try it, I want you to tell me about the awards that Integrated Body and Medicine have won. I know that the Times of Northwest Indiana, you get to vote, and so your husband's business is the best back cracker in the world. Or what's the title?
Best of the Region Chiropractic Office.
Ooh, Best of the Region Chiropractic Office. And I know that there's probably somebody watching like, man, I have been looking for a chiropractor,
Yes.
so they need to come see Dr. Sprouse, right? Tell them again, because somebody just jumped on. I saw you. You're late. We're talking to Nakia Sprouse from Busy Bees, as well as Integrated Body and Medicine. How can they get on these websites for both businesses?
IntegratedBodyandMedicine.com. And then Facebook page, Integrated Body and Medicine, so you can find them there. And then Busy Bees is Maryville at BusyBeesArt.com.
Okay.
And then the Facebook page, you can just search for Maryville Busy Bees.
Maryville Busy Bees.
And I would like to add that Busy Bees also got voted best in the region last year.
Oh.
They actually, kind of made a category, a DIY category for Northwest Indiana, and won that as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So deserving. So if you're looking for something unique and fun to do in the region, go ahead and book your party over at Busy Bees.
And it's for everyone, from infants all the way up to senior citizens. There is something for everyone.
Okay, I love it. So this is your final flavor, and what might it be?
This is jalapeno spinach.
Ooh,
and I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get spinach flavor on popcorn.
LeBaron, he says if he tells me, he's got to kill me. So it's not that serious. I'll just believe him when we say jalapeno, spinach, jalapeno.
Okay, the spinach is subtle, but it's there.
Okay, subtle
Hold on.
spinach.
I'm waiting for the jalapeno.
Let it kick in. You might need another kernel. Sometimes they all need to saturate together those flavors. Look at
It's
me.
not as hot as a hot cheddar.
Okay.
But I do taste the jalapeno.
Okay, it's
and
a
it's good.
subtle jalapeno. That sounds like 3 thumbs up to me.
3. If I had 3, I got 2.
I got you one. I got you one right here.
Thank you.
All right. So we are at 2560 Garfield Street in beautiful Gary, Indiana. So, you are honorary Gary, right? When you marry somebody from Gary, you become honorary Gary. Okay. And before we get out of here, we have to talk about the most important piece of your life, your family.
My family.
Yeah.
I have 2 boys,
Uh-huh.
Caleb and Kamal, 12-year-olds and 18-year-olds. And
Wow.
the 18-year-old is graduating in June.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
One out the nest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just, that's my heart.
And then you said early on, 20 years in August of marriage. And I will say that I think that's another one of the amazing reasons that you pop, because not one, but 2 businesses, 2 boys, and just being an all-around fantastic person. I'm sure that you are involved. I know you're involved in your community because you're a part of Jack and Jill.
I am in Jack and Jill. I have to shout out my Jack and Jill sister, mom. So yes.
Yes. And so as we get ready to close, what would you say to all of those women out there who are, they pop, they want to pop? What are your words of encouragement on how to keep going when you have all those hats that we wear as women?
Ooh, you can do it.
Okay.
Number 1. And then take time for yourself and reflect. And just make sure that you're there mentally, physically, emotionally, because it is hard balancing a number of different things, but you can do it with prayer and faith and belief. It can be done.
And there you have it. And this is why Nakia Sprouse pops. We are at Popcorn World, 2560 Garfield Street in Gary, Indiana. More than 250 flavors. Get here. They don't close until 8 o'clock. You might as well make your whole weekend.
Yes.
And if you don't live here, hop on that website. Treat yourself. She just said, treat yourself. Self-care.
Yeah.
I think popcorn and self-care probably are in the same sentence.
Yes.
Self-care
Yes.
and popcorn. Go to doingtheworldofFlavor.com. Nakia, it has
Chelsea.
been my honor. See, it wasn't so bad, right?
Yes.
And I forgot
we
to
do
do
this
one
all the
little thing.
time.
We do this all the time. Pow! I have on my West Side shirt.
And I have on my
Pow!
Busy Bee shirt.
Okay, that's Busy Bee. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought she was West Side, but I love it. Blue and orange all day. We'll be doing this 2 more times. We have next Friday, we have the one and only Mary Green, founder
Nice.
and creator of the Black Women's Expo. So I've been telling everybody,
yes.
Mary's coming to Gary, and she's going to sample some popcorn, and we're going to find out why she pops. And then our last Friday of the month, we will have Dr. Danita Johnson, president of Edgewater Health. And so, see, you have warmed up the runway for them. as a woman who pops, and we thank you so much. Everybody, make sure you support Integrated Body and Medicine and Busy Bees.
Yes,
Get busy supporting. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm Chelsea Whittington, also known as C. Whit, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.